So friends, how many Demat accounts should you have? There are so many brokerage firms, so many new age fintech firms who have come in, and everyone is telling you, hey, open a Demat account for trading with us. And they're making great ads and all influencers are promoting them. So what's happening over here? How many Demat accounts should you ideally have? How should you use them? So I have a practical perspective on how many Demat accounts you have, and I'm going to tell you some very uncanny things about how smart traders think about it, and the answer may very well surprise you. First, very clear, Demat accounts and depository, right? So each broker, say Zerodha or whoever you are with, will open a new Demat account for you. This Demat account is opened with a depository like CDSL and NSDL. So new accounts are opened for you on these places to store your shares, and the brokerage is where the orders go through. So there is, have you seen my stock market basics video, right? We talked about it. There is NSE BSE, which is the exchange. There is your broker, and there is your depository, which is NSDL or CDSL. Now, each broker has their own charges, which may include annual maintenance charge. So you can't have unlimited accounts because they will start charging you money. And I've had a very bad experience with M stocks on this. They suddenly started charging me a lot of money, and I closed that account after a lot of hassle. So you want to think about it. So having multiple accounts can be an hassle to maintain, and it can have some benefits too. So why don't you first tell me which brokerage do you have an account with? Comment and tell me below so that I can make content which is relevant to you about how to use their app better and how to do research on their app. So before we proceed, do take a moment to please comment below. While you're at it, please do subscribe to the channel as well. So how many Demat accounts should we have? The right answer may be anywhere between 1 to 3. I recommend have either 2 to 3 accounts, not 1. Generally, it is advised to have one account for trading and one more for investments. So this results into segregation of your trading and investing portfolio. So your investing portfolio will get you tax treatment, which is, if you will mostly be keeping it for over 1 year, so you get long-term capital gains. And the trading portfolio, a lot of short-term work may happen, and if you are trading in the same stock as your long-term portfolio, your investment and trading stocks may get mixed up. It may be hard to keep accounting for it, and you may lose out the long-term capital gain benefits of your investment portfolio. That is why separating your long-term investments and short-term trading in 2 different Demat accounts helps you A, keep segregation in your own mind, and B, take benefit of long-term capital gains. I have of course made a video on how to do tax management for or how to know how much tax you have to pay at the end of the year and what are the rules. I have a video around that, so you can watch that as well. I'll give you a link in description. Now the third account which I am suggesting could be for 2 reasons. A, cost. There may be a discount broker or someone who is giving discounts. So if you are doing a lot of active trading, I know people who pay 10,000-15,000 rupees per month as trading charges. And they would say, hey, if I know what trades I am doing, why don't I go and open an account with someone who is a little cheaper and whose trading fees may be less. So instead of 20 rupees per trade, can I get 15 rupees per trade? Can I get 10 rupees per trade? And then there are whole lot of things. There is a brokerage firm which says that, hey, for women we will give 50% discount. So a lot of my friends want to now go and open accounts in name of their wives. So people do all sorts of things. So cost could be one reason. I'm not making any suggestions here, but I'm saying cost could be one reason. And then there are technical risks. Now let's talk about these technical risks, right? What if you have a problem with a broker? It could be their system going down, or for some reason your account, you have forgotten the password, you entered a wrong password several times, so something went wrong, your phone is unavailable and you can't get an OTP for something, or something like that happens, and specifically you can't use this broker and you have an urgent trade to handle. What do? Having a backup broker helps you. So a backup broker, you can go and take the opposite trade with your backup broker. So if you have taken a trade where you have shorted something and you can't go and close that position over here, you can take a long position with the other broker and balance that trade. Or you could do a lot of similar things like that if you have 2 brokers. So if your brokerage account runs into any technical problems and you cannot log in or their systems are down, For technical risks, a backup account helps. And generally, you will need a backup for your trading account. So why do we reach the figure of 3? Say one for your investment, one for your trading, and one for your backup and adjustments. Now, at the same time, you can say my investments and backup could be in the same account. Sure, you could do that as well. And you'll have to keep some funds across them to manage your trades and all of that. So that again is something you need to take care of. Who are the common brokerages? Hey, Zerodha is an all-time favorite. Very stable, very ethical players in my mind. I really like them. I of course do use them. Upstocks apparently is Upstock is a retail favorite. I don't like their charges and structure, so I stopped using them because they charge you when you buy and sell both for long term. So it was a little expensive, I felt. Paytm Money, sure, I have used Paytm a bit. I use them more for mutual funds, but they have a decent interface. And there is new and upcoming Dhan, and Dhan has been doing some good stuff as well. So you can check them out if you want me to make analysis between comparing these with each other and telling you about their charges and features. Sure, I could do that as well. If you want to open these accounts, any of these accounts, I'll give you links in the description. So why don't you comment and tell me how many brokerage accounts do you have and how many brokerage accounts are you going to open in future, or are you closing down any extra accounts? What is your strategy? Let's talk about it. See you.